Hi, so I'm Katherine Olson. I'm an adjunct professor in the theater and dance department. I went to SUNY Brockport for undergrad, got my BFA in dance and my minor in 3D design. Then right after I graduated from Brockport, went to NYU, Tisch School of the Arts, and got my Master of Fine Arts in Choreography and Performance. I moved to New York because I wanted to be a professional dancer, but also knew that eventually I wanted to teach. And because I didn't have a lot of money, the easiest way to move to New York was to go to grad school, so that's what I did. After graduate school, I got to perform with a company that I had idolized for years, Susan Marshall. And then kind of dabbled here and there in different parts of the concert dance world. And eventually made my way into doing only dance theater. So I got cast in the show Sleep No More, which is an immersive theater off-Broadway production in New York, as one of the leads. So I did that for about 4 years. I had sort of a performing career ending injury. I kind of like reevaluated what I wanted to do and wanting to be in New York. I was already in my early 30s, and usually with dancers you start to think about transitioning a little bit at that point. And I know Heather Ruff, who's our program director from working at Brockport. She was a graduate student. I'm in all of her pieces when she was there. So she brought me in last semester to do a week of master classes, and then it stuck. So I teach contemporary technique and special topics, and also a section of the dance ensemble.
So how has your semester at Nazareth been so far?
Oh, it's been like a whirlwind. But there's something about the energy at this particular school, because I think the program is so new. There are so many areas for growth, and I feel like I've been able to impart a lot of new information on the students. The best thing has been seeing the students grow. The students here want to learn as much as possible and are pretty humble in their approach to their own learning. So that makes it really easy to come in and change and set changes in motion. That's my absolute most important thing, I think, as a teacher, is to make sure that I don't just support what people already know, but really, really try to dig in and force them to find areas that they didn't even know existed.
How is teaching a dance class, something that's so physical, how are you working through that with your pregnancy? I know we've kind of talked about having students demonstrate so you're not moving as much. Maybe give us a little bit of insight on all of that craziness.
Honestly, when I come into the room, besides when he starts kicking me or when I notice that I'm pregnant in the mirror, I don't think about it. It's like one of the only times during the week when I'm not thinking about it, and it's kind of refreshing.
What has your process looked like choreographing for ensemble this semester?
So the basic idea for the piece, I actually lost my dad last year. So a lot of what I've been thinking about lately are how we deal with loss, sort of all the things that happen in a year of you mourning, essentially. When you lose someone, you look for them in these inanimate objects, or you look for signs that they're still around. I just told the dancers what it was about last week, because I feel as a choreographer that it's important when you're working on something that is emotional to allow the dancers to have their own identity with it. But I did want to clue them in on what it means for me, because once they've built their own emotional layer, then adding mine adds more richness, and we keep building on this thing until it feels real. It feels just enough for you to go oh. I love that moment in any theater, in dance, when we establish something for the audience and then we give them exactly what they didn't think they needed at the end. Woo! Yeah!